So experience was very good because whenever you look for any like EDP program, so you always look for the faculty first. So my major criteria to shortlist the course is to just focus on the faculty first or the professor. So I feel that it's all about the mindset. Like whatever content we have learned during our entire course, I think it's change your mindset, like how you plan your day, how you plan your day-to-day task, right? So
Mhm.
along with the courses which we have learned during our 5 months. So I
Right.
believe it's completely changed. It's increased to change the mindset basically of the individuals,
Right.
and it was really helpful. Yeah, it was good. Content was perfect because the latest HBR case studies we were discussing during our campus visit. So it was very good. And apart from this, because whatever course content we have, like we initially we have the IIM shared with us, it was like up to the mark, whatever is shared with us. So it was perfect.
Hello, Rahul. Welcome to Saturday with Sumit Season 4. How are you doing today?
Thanks, Sumit. I'm doing great, and thanks for inviting me for the discussion.
Pleasure to have you with us. Uh, Rahul, you did the program in strategic management with IIM Kashipur. Which batch you have completed?
So I've completed it 16 batch.
16 batch.
Yeah,
Okay. Now we are taking care of the 17 batch. So
yeah.
how was the experience with Professor Safal and the program, the overall content? How did you find that content? The other, things about the program.
So experience was very good because whenever you look for any like EDP program, so you always look for the faculty first. So my major criteria to shortlist the course is to just focus on the faculty first or the professor, and somehow like based on the feedback, based on the inputs which I have received from the market, so it's better than the inputs which I have received initially. So it was a great experience to be the part of the 16 batch, and even to be the part with the discussion of the Safal sir also. So it was very helpful.
Okay. And who helped you in choosing this program from the Nulearn site? I mean, who was the counselor who actually helped you in this?
So Chabi was there. So she was like since initiation, like I was discussing with her only. So basically, initially when I was looking for the course, so my there was two mindset basically. So whether which course I should look for and which I should go ahead, right? So it was really helpful that Shavi has explained me multiple things whether we should go ahead with this or not, and but what kind of course is going to be helpful in future. So she has done a very good job, and that's why I was just able to conclude this and enrolled myself for this program.
And this was your first executive education program. I mean, you have not done any other program with any other institute before.
Yes, so after MBA, this was my first executive program. Yeah.
So what was the difference that you found when you were doing your MBA and after how many years of gap after your formal
So I've
education?
completed it by 2009. So it's somewhere
Okay.
around 12 years basically. So
My God.
yeah, yeah. So it was
So did you
great
find
because
any difference in terms of the delivery, the content? And first time, I'm sure MBA you must have done. I mean, the on campus. This is completely online, interaction, except those 3 days when you go to the campus, but rest everything is online. So did you find any difficulty in taking classes online? Any issues you faced during those sessions?
no, it was fine. There was no challenge related to the online classes. But only difference which I observed is because my majority of the faculties was from most of the IIMs only during my MBA. But the
Okay.
resources, like talking about the 10-year back and now, the resources are different. Like the case studies, which were all initially we had only one or two case studies. There was different
Right.
things was to take care during 2007 to 9. But this
Right.
time, this was plenty of the case studies, multiple study industry expert, my colleagues and everyone. So it was really helpful, and there I haven't find any difference online or offline mode. So it was very good.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm sure during those 3 days, you attended the campus also. So you met other peer members also from the other industries and other organizations.
Yes, so our batch strength was somewhere around 52, and 35 team members had joined for the campus visit.
Okay.
And majority of the team members was from the different backgrounds. Even out of the country, there was 2 3 candidates who
Okay.
especially visited for this course, for this campus visit. So it was a great
Right.
experience because having the different industry knowledge, it's always an edge for the working professional, right?
Correct.
So
Right.
that was really good. And the important thing, whenever we were discussing about the cases or different content which is more related to the strategic management, so obviously the
Right.
different example which we were getting and we were discussing during the entire course, it was really helpful. So
Right.
thanks to all the my team members who were the part of this entire
So
course.
it met your expectations with respect to the investment that you have done, the amount which you have paid. This met your expectations, in terms of the content, whatever it was covered and the campus immersion. So I'm sure, your expectations are met there.
Yeah, it was good. Content was perfect because the latest HBR case studies we were discussing during our campus visit. So it was very good. And apart from this, because whatever course content we have, like we initially we have the IIM shared with us, it was like up to the mark, whatever is shared with us. So it was perfect. Yeah.
And I also saw your LinkedIn profile. You have completed your PMP. After strategic management, then moving on. So it was always planned that you wanted to do PMP, or it was a sudden investment of time. I mean, PMP is not easy. We all understand that it requires a lot of
Yeah.
efforts, and it's not easy, especially when you're a working professional and you have commitments. PMP, clearing a PMP is a toughest task. Yeah. So how did you manage that?
So initially, the strategic management which I have done. So some part of the strategic management is also helpful during my PMP clearance. Basically,
Okay.
especially talking about the strategy and the risk, basically. And apart from this, I was just thinking to complete this PMP certification initially. But yes, once
Right.
I completed my strategic management course from IIM Kashipur, so it keeps motivating me to do something else because in every Sunday we were busy for 3 hours. So I was
Right.
leveraging that particular time and I was started my study for the PMP. And it's like 45 days. Within 45 days, I was able to clear my PMP. So it
So
was
you're
like,
more confident after, taking classes that you invested 4 5 months, and you can also do, PMP with.
yes, yes, yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
So your current profile require people to be PMP certified. I mean, the current organization that you're working with.
Not exactly. It's not required
Mhm.
basically, but yes, because being a telecom professional, majority of the different projects we take care in our day-to-day activities. So it's required to have that basically. So, but it's
That
not
gives you
mandatory.
advantage with
That's
others.
the advantage. Yeah.
Okay. So any plans? So after PMP, is there any other certification that you're looking at in the project management area? I mean, what is the level of certification that you can take up to, I mean, after PMP, is there any other certification also that you have planned?
So, because I am the part of the risk and compliance team currently,
Right.
so I'm looking for something to like look for some courses which is more related to the risk management now. Because
Right.
initially I was looking for the project management, but now the PMP has completed. So now I'll be
Right.
looking for the risk management domain basically.
Risk management. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting domain. I also have done a couple of programs in risk management, although
Okay.
not much related to what we are doing currently at Nulearn, but yes, that's something which is very important from the upskilling perspective.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And looking at the program specifically in strategic management, so I spoke to a couple of people earlier also, because this is the 17th batch now we are starting off at. We have been doing this program for last 7 years. So what were the major findings that you would like to highlight in this conversation? I mean, specifically, because strategic management is a very vast subject. So, in 5 months, what all things you really felt that it was really good and you'll be able to use it in your current role, or maybe the future roles that you intend to look out for.
So I feel that it's all about the mindset, like whatever content we have learned during our entire course. I think it's change your mindset, like how you plan your day, how you plan your day-to-day task, right? So
Mhm.
along with the courses which we have learned during our 5 months. So I
Right,
believe it's completely change is like is increased to change the mindset basically of the individuals,
right.
and it was really helpful because it's all about time management, how you target to your task on a daily basis. So it was
Mm.
really helpful, and obviously the content, the different kind of the concepts which we have learned. It was again I'm using on my day-to-day activities. So surely it will increase your productivity along with the team's productivity. So I think this is
Right.
this is gonna helpful for the all the team members who have just enrolled for this.
And other than Professor Safal Batra, any other faculty member or industry expert also involved in this program?
Yes, so there was some kind of conference was going on that time. So Safal Batra has requested
Okay.
to one of the faculty. He was from the IIM Bangalore. He was the head of the finance, Mr. Ganguly.
Okay.
So he's taken 1 hour of the discussion with the entire team, and it was really helpful. We were able to ask multiple questions which we have, which was not clear to us basically. But yes, there was multiple opportunities to have a discussion with the different faculties who were from the different IIMs, even top 10 IIMs during that time.
Right. So when I speak to people, I've been doing Saturday with Sumit for quite some time, and one concern people always come with the, having classes on Saturdays or Sundays, obviously, 5 months investment, and you have a family also, and then other commitments. Uh, did you ever, felt about, giving time on Sundays and you're not able to concentrate, or maybe, your other things are getting compromised? I mean, your household activities and support to family, I mean, Sundays are all important. We understand that, you get a day off and you have a lot of things in respect to going to grocery stores and, taking family out. So how did you manage? Did you find any difficulty? Because, people always share this that yes, there is a challenge, but, somewhat, when you see that there is a vision and you have to complete a program for 5 months and people, they just manage it. But what was your experience and how your family reacted to it?
So my experience was like, because being a telecom professional, we keep receiving a call like site is not working or somewhere is an issue. So first of all, like thanks to my colleagues who are there in the office who supported me during that particular 3 hours. And apart from this, whatever is the day-to-day work which we usually have for 5 days. So I was trying to sit the office for the late hours, especially for the Friday, and complete my entire work for the week basically. So I was
Mhm.
not getting it pending for the next week so that I'll have the leverage to complete my 3 hours basically during the Sunday. Apart from
Right.
this, yes, it was challenge. Like family was like you are spending 3 hours and we don't have time to discuss or go somewhere else. But yes, they were also committed with me also because I wanted to complete it this course. So somehow we manage it, and it was not that challenging. Like if you want to earn something, obviously you have to spend and take time out of your busy schedule, and then only you can achieve it. So that was my motto, and we
And
achieved
you
it.
had a morning timings, I think 9 to 12, right?
Yeah, it was 9 to 12. Yeah,
So even
on a
I
Sunday.
find this timing still better than in the afternoon or the late evening timings on Sundays. Still, you can just complete your class and then you entire day is yours. You can plan. So I always believe in having early morning classes, and you can just complete that. And Rahul, what are your future plans? I mean, you are in telecom, so you like to stick to the telecom, or you feel that, probably, you explore moving into some other industry or some other roles, in near future. Any thoughts on that?
So currently planning to stick to the telecom only because we are one of the market leader organization in this segment basically, and we are doing well. Keep acquiring the different competitions also, and it's been almost
Right.
4 years with the current organization. So as of now, not planning to move anywhere. But yes, in near almost after in long term, I may look for. But currently, the planning to stick to the telecom because it's growing nowadays.
Although you have done a program, the first and I think your first ever program with Nulearn only, but how was your experience? If you have to give feedback to us, How was your experience with Nulearn specifically? You mentioned about Chavi. I mean, Chavi is from the sales team who actually helped you in enrolling for the program, but there is a student support team who's available round the clock during the sessions, after the sessions, email support. So, how was your experience with them?
It was like I'll start with basically once you shortlist your program. So it's like for the salespeople, it's just to closing the deal, right? So once it's not executed very well, you can't get the like perfect I would say feedback about it, right? So I must say like Mega was there who was supporting us during the entire course for the
Okay.
five months basically, and if we are facing any challenge related to technical or maybe anything, so she was there 24/7. So I really thankful to her also, because without the proper execution it can't be possible to have a like to complete this certification. So it was perfect. Yeah.
Right. And did you also have an exam in this program? I mean, you also, given an exam in this program?
Yes, we do have exam. We do have day-to-day case studies discussions also. And Mr. Safal Batra was like maybe he was giving some kind of grading on these things based on the discussions. And at the end of the program, we have to like complete 50 questions test, which is the objective type, and post that you will get your certification based on your marks and the achievements.
Great, great, great. That's all I had, which I wanted to ask. And obviously, this is the first episode of season 4, and we'll be meeting more people also. And you're based out of Delhi,
I'm based out in
you
Gurgaon, yeah.
Gurgaon, and you have an office also in Gurgaon.
Gurgaon, yeah.
Okay. So why don't you come to our office? We are located in Janakpuri, West Delhi, and whenever you get time, we basically, take these sessions online for last 2, 3, seasons. But yes, the first season we were doing physical meetings with, participants. But due to COVID, then we changed the entire model and we moved online, and that gives flexibility also to people. They can attend online. And since it's all about online and our business, so we believe that podcast or the interactions also can be done there. But thank you so much, Rahul, for taking our time in this Saturday with Sumit season 4 first episode. And we look forward to meet you whenever you come to Delhi. Please ping me. We're more than happy to welcome you at our office.
Sure, sure. Thank you so much. Yeah,
Thank you
thanks
so
a
much.
lot.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you.